guys, so this video is going to be another book tag. I love doing them, and this one is the Goodreads Book Tag. So I found this one on Google, and it's by Christie's Book Review. So yeah, it has a lot of questions, and it's all about my Goodreads account. So yeah, I'm sorry for the noise in the background, and I don't like it. So yeah, the first question is, what was the last book you marked as read? The last book I marked as read in my Goodreads account was A Dance of Thieves by Margaret Rogerson, Not by Mary E. Pearson. I finished it in one of my vlog. If you want to see it, it's my second vlog. So yeah. Hello. Hi. So yeah, this was the last book I marked as read. Next question, what are you currently reading? And this is Gallant by V. Schwab. Right now, I don't know for sure, I'm at 29% in. It's good, kind of. It's good. As if right now, Apollo. This is my Gros Minet. I call him Gros Minet. Yeah, I'm 29% in, and this is a lot of people liked it, and a lot of people were kind of meh about it. So as of right now, I like it. It's different than what I usually read, so it's okay. Next question is, what was the last book you marked as TBR? Which I do have as I want to read, because my TBR, the last book I bought that is on my physical TBR, was named The Stardust Thief. I marked it as want to read. He's so annoying. So yeah, as my TBR, which my TBR is all of the books that I own. So yeah, The Start of Thieves, I don't know by who, by Chelsea Abdullah. Yes, so this was my last book added in my want to read / TBR. My TBR, because my want to read is not the same thing. What book do I plan to read next? And this is The Ivory Key. This is a like sibling doing a heist type of story, so I kind of like it. It's smaller, on a smaller side of book. So yeah, and yeah. So The Ivory Key is my next read, and I would like to read Six of Crows. This is Six of Crows by like the end of the month, and The One We're Meant to Find by Joanna He. Sweet. Do I use the star rating system? Yes, I do. I'm really bad at it. Sometimes I rate my books like more like hardly than others, and my friend remind me of it. She's like, you're picky with your book. I'm like, no, I'm not picky, I'm bad at rating them. So in my head, a 5-star is, I liked it, like it was so good, and like Legend Born, for example, is a 5-star read for me, and Six Crimson Crane is another 5-star read for me. And yeah, 4-star is kind of it was a good book, but not my favorite, and not one I rave about. 3 book is a meh, since it's in the middle, so it's like I don't feel harshly about it. Like, I don't care and I don't like it, but I don't dislike it. It's like in the middle. It's front and center. Like, there was some aspect that were good, but there is some aspect that balance it out. Yeah. 2-star is not like the good and the bad don't balance nicely, so it's failing at the it's falling at the bad side. And 1-star is like, I don't like it at all and I don't want to finish it. So that's kind of my star rating system. Am I doing a 2022 reading challenge? Which I am. Right now I'm at 16 book, which I put my book I want, my challenge, as the number of book that I read last year, which was 16 book last year that I read. So I wanted to even it out, but I know since I started it last year at like a really late time in the year, I started like in June, so I'm thinking I'll read at least 32 books. That can be great, because since I started in the middle, and right now I'm not even in the middle, but I already read 16, so I'm like 32 is great for like the year. So, but I put it at 16, like I said, to match the number of books that I read last year. Next question is, do I have a wish list? Yes, I do have a wish list. Yeah, I do have a wish list. It's my want to read list on Goodreads. It's kind of not that great of a system, to be honest. So yeah, but I do have some list on Amazon, which I make public, so my sister can go on my account and be like, ooh, yes. So yeah, more on Amazon, yeah. And it's more like book I cannot find like I cannot find on my own or in my bookstore as usually. And so this is it. It's a lot of book that I saw people talking about on TikTok and on BookTube as well. So I do have, it's mostly fantasy, and a lot of them are second, how can I say it, or the second book in a series or anything, or just like I did separate some of it. So I do have a book, but I do have a things for my videos as well. So like my gay books wish list, which is all book about gay people or like with gay storyline. And I do have Greek mythology as well book, which there's not a lot, but I try to find the one I like. So yeah, and do I have anything else? Oh yeah, I do have my wish list, which is Ween's book. So it's for the Halloween and it's for the summer Ween that Olivia reads a latte and Gabby reads put out. And it's like horror type deal of story, which I want to know more about, or like read and participate in summer Ween. I think they just announced it, but I don't know when. I didn't saw it. But yeah, summer Ween is coming up, so I want to be able to participate in it. So yeah. Next question for this. What books do you plan to buy next? Like I said, I'm really looking at The Jasmine Throne, which I want to read, and I'm looking on eBay. And I do, because I know Illuminate not recently, but like in the last year, I think so, came out with in one of their boxes, like monthly book boxes, the Jasmine Throne, and it has stencil edges, which are like a vine, and it's green, and they're so pretty, and I like it a lot. And it's a gay book, so like sapphic romance in it. So I'm looking at it. I would really want to buy it. And what do I want to buy as well? I don't know. I do have a lot of books to read, so I try to keep my buying tendencies at the lowest, which is hard. But I know I do pre-orders, so that kind of help. And Waterstone, I know, does a pre-order, and they only charge you when they send out the book, so that's great. I like it. I can go on a scavenger hunt for all of the Waterstone exclusive books, that I love. So I can just pre-order it, and it's just charging my account when they ship. So I like it a lot. And yeah, the next question is, do you have any favorite quotes? I don't. Not on Goodreads as well. I don't have a lot. Quotes are for me like I don't know. I don't tend to like stick out. I'm like, oh my god, that's such good writing. Just this quote, I don't like it, so I don't have favorite quote in my Goodreads. Who are my favorite authors? On Goodreads, my favorite author. Oh my, I think favorited a lot. If I can find them. I do have favorite genres though. I can show you it. My favorite genre are fantasy, fiction, and young adult. I do have favorite another as well. Gay and lesbian, historical fiction, horror, mystery, paranormal, science fiction, suspense, thriller, which are all of a great bunch. I do keep my my option very wide, so when they recommend book for me, I can go check and see a lot of option. What? Next question. Have I joined any group? No. No, I'm not. I've not joined any group. I'm kind of a loner on Goodreads. I don't really know what to do. So yeah, I did it. I do have friends. If you want to be friends on Goodreads, that will be nice. So I have 4 friends right now, which is my sister, one of my friends, and 3 of my booktuber that I watch. So Mel's Reed, Katie Colson, and Maddie D, which are literally all my friends. A lot of them are like just, I do follow Brittany and Melanie, which is Mel Reed, and yeah, that's it. So I'm friend with them, so I can see what they do on my feed and everything. But I don't really know. That's kind of it. I do have a lot of shelf. I can show you guys my shelf. So the next question was like how many shelves on Goodreads that I have, and that I do have a lot. I don't know how. Yeah, shelf. I have 10 bookshelf, which one is read, another one is currently reading, and to read. So this all with the 3 that usually comes when you sign into an account. The other one that I picked for me was a 2021 release, which I do have 14 books. It was for one of my video. My other shelf was 2022's most anticipated book, which kind of describes itself as the name. Another one was 22 books for 2022, which surprisingly doesn't have 22 books in, only have 21. I don't know why. My another shelf is 5-star prediction, which are all of the books that I think are gonna be 5-star for videos and stuff. I do have a DNF shelf, which I rarely use, and right now I only have, which is Steeped in Gold, in this shelf. So and I don't plan to have another book in this category. Next one is just spring. It's a book I want to read in spring, or a book that gives me spring vibe for my video, like I said. And my last shelf is TBR, which I should change it for physical TBR. I do see how this is weird, but yeah, physical TBR, it's all of the books that I own that I've not read yet. So as of right now, I have 51 books. I know I said in my 2022 goals, I wanted to be at the max 50 books that I own that I've not read, but I did have a reading slump in the last few, not months, but the last few weeks, and I've read not that fast so far. So that's why I have some delay, and yeah, I have some delay in my thing and lateness. This was all for the video. Hope you liked it. I like doing book tag, like I said, so in my next few videos are gonna be book tag probably. You wanna say goodbye to you as well. So yeah, hope to see you guys in my next one, and if you like the video you can comment, like, and subscribe if you want to see more of my face. And yeah, hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye!